It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And they will not get a chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
I do have outside leverage when it comes to my outside tight end compared to the widest box defender. So on a play like this, the best thing to do is going to be switching over to some sort of stretch play and trying to take this outside. My next tip is reading a defense. I put out an entire breakdown on how to read a defense every single year, specifically geared towards is when it comes to run plays.
Pardon me.
Ultimately, every single defense has a strength and a weakness. The run defense still has a strength and a weakness when it comes to pass defense. I think
he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
He's in no position to protect the outside run. There's really two things to notice here when it comes to cover 3 and cover 4 zone defenses. Number one, the cornerbacks start off 8 yards deep, which is deeper than any other defense. So number one, they're already set back far enough that it exposes outside.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
Typically, for about 10 to 15 yard depth. So right here,
a give to Elliott running left. Elliott a first down and more. And some room to run now. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to, but they didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run.
The best way to attack them is right up the gut because typically the safeties will back away this time. As you can see there, they back themselves out of the play. You will see as the play starts once again.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Throwing, Prescott. Swinging this out for Pollard. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. That'll give him 8 that time. And it's a second down.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game. And you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Good deed.
He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. You don't see that a ton, do you, with that quarterback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring
him. It's a nice play.
On the side of the field, sees it, the ball's over to the middle, and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Dangerous.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
2 receivers on one side and no receivers on the other side. You can easily.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Running with Elliott. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 37. and 6.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, in a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now Prescott. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 18.
And coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Yeah, the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal as he's able to take this inside the 10 to the 8. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
Now Elliott. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run it in with Elliott, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Zerline connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
For the cheapest, fastest, most reliable market, check out my phone sponsor, AOEAH.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. On the return, Devin Duvernay. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
If you guys don't know, every month I try to put out a full breakdown for my normal audience on YouTube. These are all things that are usually found in my ebooks and found on my Patreon and on my Join Now community tab and stuff like that. I have pretty much an ebook for every single playbook in the game. If you guys want to check out the ebooks, they are linked in the description below. But I like to give you guys a free one every month. So if you guys want me to continue to do this style of
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
I can do anything from any one of my team playbooks, my defensive playbooks.
Throwing to start the drive. Jackson eluding the pressure right. Micah Parsons. What a play by him. That's a loss of 17.
So this is without doubt probably the biggest, close to 2 hours of content. It's a play that I'm consistently updating based off of the fact that I use it so much. Now this video has current gen and next gen plays. I'll specify in the video and I'll also try to timestamp below.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
So make sure to check the description for timestamps.
After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. Oh, he's got a little daylight.
Good shit.
And he gets this one just shy of the 35 and the 34. A big hitter there from deep in their own territory. They were probably just looking for a couple yards of breathing room, snapping the ball at their own 2. Well, they got a lot of breathing room.
And even knowing that offenses are as aggressive as they are now in the NFL, you still expect them to run the football in that situation. Why weren't they ready? Instead, it turns into a monster game and gets them way from the shadow.
What the fuck is you doing, bro?
7 yards to pick up there. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
To throw again is Jackson. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. From the 40 now on second down, Jackson.
Good
Not
D.
sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Jackson now off the bootleg.
Same setup as
Being chased out left. And he
Good
is
shit.
out of bounds, but down the 4. He's inside the 30.
On third down, the defense decided to blitz. A very good job of recognizing it, stepping away from the pressure, and finding open space to scramble and pick up a first down.
somebody at the mesh spot. Just put the B route on the street.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins.
And you're going to get easy once they touch
The safety, Keanu Neal, there to make the tackle.
You see right there, the quarterback basically turns around. Because he's more concerned with the wheel route.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder coming up in a couple of minutes' time. We'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman, the coach in our EA Sports studios. He'll have a look. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back into 32. Micah Parsons able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Play action. Now Jackson.
Good motherfucking playoff. Damn.
This Cowboy defense looked ready for that 3rd down pass. Brings up 4th. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust. Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Stop covering to take on the crosser. At that point, you basically have to wait for this receiver to cross 30.
All right, we got time to try some new plays.
Drive by the Cowboys offense. And now with still more than a minute to go, it's been a tight game. You figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Don't do that no more.
To get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Now, how about this throw right here? Had to throw it to the left sideline, and you know the timing's got to be correct on this one. Ball's got to be right where it needs to be, and it was. That's because he had great arm strength on that one, able to drive the football. Quarterbacks love it when they can show off their arms.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
Well, so far, a little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking it to him, and it's paying off.
Come on now.
From the red zone now, Prescott. Dancing to his left. It's caught. Cooper.
Damn.
Timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Cover 3. I like the motion at the running back streak, the A route. Pretty much all you have to do. The A route's
only needing 2 yards on second down. To the air again, Prescott. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Schultz.
Man.
Just 4 seconds left in this first half. A timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash, and this one just a chip in. And Zerline's kick is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about one-score lead, two-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
Against cover 3, they'll have similar success, but you can also buy.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Both teams going back to their game plans, making their final halftime adjustments. And for the call of the second half, we go back up to Baltimore and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
And you're going to see that the B route really have a lot of success outside.
Welcome back, halftime.
What the fuck?
We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin.
Their defense to try to match these wide formations.
The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback.
But anytime there's a really spread defense from our line of linebackers, you can still run this play with success. Next up, we have the Saints corner. To make that same motion, Moses down in against cover 2, cover 3, and real coverage. The wire out is really good today. It's not really cover 2. As I said, we're just going to wait for this. It's just a really easy play. It's probably
the Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I established a running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing is Jackson.
Damn.
That'll be complete to Dobbins. And he'll take this to the other side of the
All right, that's on me.
going out of bounds.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive.
Let's get back to
and
it.
They're off to a fast start here.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Play action. It's Jackson. Throw left side complete. That's Andrews.
Good shit.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. That's taken in by Duvernay. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Exact same routes, exact same setup. Also has success against man, cover 2, cover 3, or more. That's that one. So he shaves that back. Bullshit the right guy.
Again, Jackson.
Oh, my man. My man. That might be game. That might be game.
One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
He is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calais Campbell on the stop. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
The throw down the field, caught by his running back.
You gone, baby.
Touchdown!
Good game, good game.
Well, we know that he can beat you in a number of ways. He can catch the short passes, he can run under a long pass, or he can do what we saw right there, catch one and then make a big gain after the catch.
And I caught a quick glimpse of him before the ball was snapped, and there was something about his body language where you could tell early in this play he wasn't just thinking first down, he was thinking end zone, and he got there.
Zerline good with a PAT, and that makes our score 17-0.
A very explosive play against pretty much any defense. One of the best plays to run.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Oh, the return is Duvernay.
One more good defense, they're going to quit, fellas.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
Especially if it does get jammed in the big man. We do a couple things you can cross the route until we have the Saints blood. Good motion in this X right here.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That could be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. They go play action now. Jackson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson.
That's my man.
It's complete to Brown, right side. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
But look what we have here, a sustained drive, and that was certainly AWOL in the first half. They really struggled to try and move the football. But right now, they certainly seem to have the formula working. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Jackson's throw taken in by Watkins here. A gain of 6 there on first. And Jackson throwing once more. He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Good shit.
And in for the Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Ravens are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Back now in Baltimore. For the fourth quarter, we'll begin with a kickoff following the score of the final play of the third quarter. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Prescott. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And down right around the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there, because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling. Held it to an okay gain.
3rd and short yardage. Prescott.
What the fuck?
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. It's the sackmaster. Justin Houston comes up with it. And to the 40.
I threw it low to my tight end.
2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy, because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
After the interception, here's Jackson. He'll dump this off complete to Dobbins.
Okay.
A yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's
Gotta watch cuz out the backfield.
A good start there on this 4th quarter drive. They need more of what we just saw.
Down a couple of scores. They're still tied. All right, it's not like they're totally out of it, but they have to score quickly, and they're going to need some big-time plays, chunk plays, explosive plays. They need yardage on each snap.
And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Now it's Jackson. This is caught. It's
good shit.
And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now Jackson on first down.
All by himself.
Open man is Duvernay. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. From the 16, Jackson flushed out right. And incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
The Ravens on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
Against man cover 2, just streak the X route. I'm sorry, man cover 2.
Jackson will throw again. Escaping the pressure right. And it's caught. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. And a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Flush to his right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
On 2nd and goal, Jackson to the end zone, but it's
Crucial.
incomplete.
All right, Captain, it's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you kind of run out of your running plays. Fire another one into the end zone.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. To throw again is Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. That's
Oh, pass interference.
So hang on, a big
Fuck.
ball coming running on third down. This
We
home crowd
gave him a
happy with that
touchdown,
call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Once again, didn't quite get the accuracy and go back out there. But you can see that beats man also. A lot of good man being routes against cover 4, the running back.
To throw is Jackson.
Turn around, though. Good shit.
And with the rules as touchy as they can be, it's so hard to complete a diving catch in the end zone, but he just did it pretty well.
How about him getting his body, his hands, everything underneath and around the football without it hitting the ground?
Nice comeback.
Causing some doubt in the minds of the people.
We're going to hold on to this rock, though.
A tremendous effort and a great catch.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
You see right here a lot of times we get open in your thoughts, but it's probably the secondary read on the play. I'd say mostly it's just
Keep moving them chains. That's all we got to do, baby.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and then, by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
They'll try and run some clock now with Elliott. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 88 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. They'll try the right side with Elliott. And he's got some space here. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
They picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. Open space inside the 10. And he's across.
Good game, good game.
And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
Still almost had success, but you get more interceptions.
On the return is Duvernay. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
You know, it's a consistent 3 to 5 at worst. I mean, right here, you really want to run this when the defense is really spread. You can see if you get that second of the block, and you really have some explosive runs. So definitely the most important one play in this formation. Except for the shock age option.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back, and then score again. But they can't worry about the last 2. 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
Just bullet, pass it to the sideline, and they have a very big play.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Another run here with Dobbins. Oh, and what a nice tackle there. That will hardly move the needle at all offensively. A very short game.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon a running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
On 3rd down, here's Dobbins. And he is not going to get the first down as he'll spot this at about the 28. Well, Charles, it's great to win at home in the NFL. When you win on the road, it's a little extra special, isn't it?
It is because, let's face it, in most cases, you're not expected to go on the road and win in the National Football League. It just doesn't usually compute. So to get out there, get that done, and then head back to your city with one in the victory column, oh, that's a fantastic feeling.
But the most important part is the bullet and the pass lead away. You throw it too early, you can give the guy a play because I just didn't time it. You really have to watch when he passes this cornerback. Go to the replay, but you really have to watch. Just do it again live. Just watch the quarterback. That's really all there is to it. Once he gets past him enough, like I said right here, he slows down, gets in his back pedal. Like I said, that throw to the sideline too much is what's causing it to be a short throw. But let's go do this one more time. Like I said, you also flat the wire out just for a quicker reaction time to the flats. You can see like the cornerback there will react, and you can see this is just, this is like pitch and catch. Like I said, it's all timing. It's all based off of when you throw the ball. It's a really good play. Formation itself is the tray wide flex. This is one of the most broken formations year after year. I'm in the same playbook, like I said. This should be in every single playbook in the game. The only playbooks that don't have this will probably have it in a different name formation, like the trips Y flex or the trio Y flex, something like that. There's always going to be this play. It just might be in a slightly different formation name. So make sure to look in your favorite playbook for different formations that have this particular play right here, which is the PA crossers. I'm going to show a full breakdown of this offense on my Patreon on my Join Our Community tab. So all that stuff linked in the description. So if you guys want to see a full breakdown of this, as always, hit the like button in the comment section. But for now, let's go ahead and let's pick the PA crossers. This is going to be the only play I go over in this particular video. So I'll pick that. On the defensive side, we're going to start off with just random, because there's a trick you can do with this play where you can run against just about anything, and it's going to be a really good play. So let's just pick random nickel. Now, as always, this video is brought to you by my coin sponsors at ALEAH.com. If you guys want to get your MUT team up and help to support the channel at the same time, all you have to do is check them out. Link in the description below. Discount code MONEY to get 3% off. It's guaranteed to always be the cheapest coins in the market. Now, I'm showing this against random first, so for the people out there that don't know how to read the defense and they just want a good play against any single defense, this is going to be the play for you. You can run this play against any single defense and have a big play. I'm going to show you guys how to do that. All you have to do is put the A route on a streak and put the Y route on a drag, and the Y route and the B route will get open every single time. So if you don't know how to read a defense, this is a very easy way to run this play and have a lot of success. The last step that I would do is I would motion this guy across here, put him on a slant. He becomes another really good route. I typically like the motion snap him so he doesn't get jammed. But ultimately, this is pretty much the play. And every single time you run this play, you're going to have success. That was a very good coverage, by the way. You're going to see he still gets open because I would typically have my best receiver there. But you can see whether it's man or zone, this is going to be a very good setup. And like I said, I'll just put this guy on a motion slant just to give myself one route going in the opposite direction. But it doesn't really matter what play you run this against. That's the thing about this particular play. The A route here sometimes might be a good read, too, if it's a cover through like it is. But you can see this route here is going to get almost everything. Your slant check down and your drag check down and get open against everything. This play right here is probably the number one reason that people run their flats to 25 and their hard flats to 0 and 5. Because of a play like this. Even if they do that, it's like you still have your slant. But you can see this is, they're not saying their adjustments. They're not saying the zone drops. That route's going to get open every single time. So you definitely have a really good, like I said, I have no idea what defense is. It doesn't matter. I'm not reading defense right now. Not going to be in a moment here. I can run this play pretty much all game, and the user's probably going to be the biggest issue. Here we go with that slant. Like I said, if you get that slant without, letting him get set, a lot of times you're going to see how you can have a big play because he can't get jammed. So if the cover one, cover two, whatever, the cornerback can't get their hands on him. And